let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Back to pass, it's Salter. With the catch, it's Miller. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UNLV's offense will have its first possession of the game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gums. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. UNLV is coming off its best 2-year stretch in school history, but they've got a new coach, but an experienced one in Dan Mullen, who has more than 100 wins on his resume.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Reese. Dan Mullen. He's inheriting a team that was very successful. They were one game away from going to the college football playoff. That's how good they were. A lot of experience, a lot of good moments, and a building program.
And he's a really good mind on offense, no question about it. Very, very creative. So you expect that to continue at UNLV. And if that offense can do their thing, maybe this is a team that takes that next step.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. To throw. It's Calandria. That's caught. It's Gums. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off-play action on 1st down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick creates a big mojo for your team.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Scanning the field, it's Salter. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Using his legs, it's Welsh. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. The lead now 6 here in the second. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They are searching for any... Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over the Rebels. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? This time they'll go to the running game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man, it's Salter. grab near the sticks. It's Atkins. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. The snap sets up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Miller. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. The give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. It's Salter. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The option look. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Buffs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Here comes the 2-point try. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayden. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They tack that last score on just for good measure as they are getting oh so close to putting this one away. The kickoff is coming. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reynolds. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Calandria. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to escape and get it himself. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.